Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review episode 5 of Yuri on Ice. Wow, it just gets gayer and gayer, doesn't it? My goodness. Alright, so we have where Yuri goes to do the competitions for Kyushu, or those 3 competitions he gotta do or whatever, so he can move on to the China part of it. And, well, he has a bit of a fanboy slash rival going on there with Miyami-kun, I think his name was. It starts with an M, I know that much. Yeah, this little boy, he looks like a little boy. He looks like he's 13, he's like 17, I think. And he's a big fan of Yuri, and I'm just like, okay! You need to chill a little bit. His performance, by the way, or his, it's a choreography, whatever. The little kid or whatever, his name is I think it's Miyami-kun. Alright, so Miyami-kun, if I'm saying it wrong, then oh well. But Miyami-kun had quite the interesting performance there. His music was very funky and everything, and he was doing all these, like, dance moves in between, and I'm like, dang, look at him go. Look at that little boy go. He looks younger than Yurio over there. Yurio did not get much screen time this episode at all, but, you know, he'll get screen time later, I'm sure. But, yeah, Victor and Yuri, like, come on. Like, the whole chapstick scene, like, what was that? Like, I was like, what? You're so gay. Ah! I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Also, Yuri got to perform twice in this episode. He got to perform the Eidos one, and then also the title drop, Yuri on Ice one, which was interesting because for the Yuri on Ice one, he changed outfits, and it was so sparkly. I'm like, oh my gosh, that outfit has so many sparkles. Yuri is having some inner turmoil, might I add, when he's doing his choreography, whatever. He completely changed the second performance, as Victor mentioned. He's like, wait, he was supposed to do this, but he did that. And I'm like, yeah, as a coach, you should be getting quite angry at him for doing that, because he's supposed to follow a certain routine. Also, Yuri ran right to the wall at one point. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And he kept skating too, and I'm like, I would have, like, just laid on the floor and cried if that was me, if I, like, ran to that wall that hard. I'm like, oh dang. He also had his nose bleed from doing that, but oh man. Also the funniest scene where Yuri, like, after he ran to the wall and, like, he finished that performance, he looks over at Victor, and Victor's like, ugh, and then Yuri starts running at him and crying, like they're gonna have, like, an emotional hug moment, but then Victor moves out of the way. It's so funny. I was like, oh my gosh, it's hilarious. They are just so gay. Also, technically Victor wasn't shirtless in this episode. We just had flashbacks to when he was in the hot spring, so technically first episode without Victor being shirtless and naked, but also not. So, yeah. But, man, though, Victor does look nice in a suit, I gotta say. And I'm like, dang it! You can't be my husbando because you're so gay. Oh gosh. But overall, this is a really good episode. It was very enjoyable to watch. Again, low-key yaoi fangirl. I will never become straight yaoi fangirl. Also, so after all that happened, Yuri had where he announces his theme for his choreography. I don't know. He announced the theme, and his is love, and that entire speech where he's like, you know, he's talking to Victor and everything, and I'm just like, is this just his confession of love to Victor? Because I'm just like, come on, guys, come on. Like, seriously, just kiss or something. It's annoying me at this point. I'm just like, you're so gay for each other. Please, just admit your feelings. I mean, technically, Yuri just admitted his feelings for Victor. Technically, but also not. Also, his Victor had some funny moment where he was like, also, we're gonna burn that tie and get you a better one or something like that. I'm like, yeah, that's funny. Oh, man. But, yeah, so now he's gonna move on to the China one and compete against, Pichito-kun, or I don't know how to say his name. It's a very weird name. I don't know how to pronounce that. But gonna be interesting next episode. In the preview, you see a phone that has a picture of Yuri and Victor. Victor's completely shirtless, laying on top of Yuri, and Pichito-kun, I'm gonna say that's how his name is pronounced. Pichito-kun is taking the picture, so I'm like, what is going on? I need to know what's going on in that. I need to know! Like, what is happening? But anyway, this is a very enjoyable episode of Yuri on Ice, and I will see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!